Okay, the moment has finally arrived.
On like a power outage to like
Test your abilities. It's my understanding that we're streaming and we're recording. So thank you for your flexibility and your willingness to move forward. That's a big test in life, I think. So today is October the 2nd, 2025, and I'm happy to share with you the final presentations of the HHX students from EUC Nordvest who have traveled many thousands of miles to participate in a 12-day project-based learning experience, a project-based service learning experience. And it has been a beautiful collaboration between ACC and EUC Nordvest in Northwest Jutland, ACC and the STEPS students from ACC's STEPS program with the leadership of Betty Argun, who has been working with them to develop the project. When I say them, that is teams of Danish students with a STEP student as a consultant to help these Danish students develop a retail product with keeping in mind the neurodivergent consumer market. And so we have 6 teams that will give 6 presentations in any particular order. I can't tell you what that will be, but I do want to recognize Betty Argun, Linda Cox, the service learning director of ACC, and Chris Price, who is the coordinator of the STEPS program. Of course, the EUC Nordvest students, Peter Larson, who has traveled with the students, and of course, Kenny Thompson, who is the Morso principal, who is my contact and who has been with us for 7 years now. I think this is the 7th trip your school has taken to come to ACC. So with that, thank you so much for being patient, and we'll get started with group number 1.
So we are Team Milan. My name is Gustav.
my name is Maya.
My name is Maren.
My name is Christian.
My name is Simone.
I guess we'll start out with the power statement. Neurodivergent people think differently, and that's strength. Their unique ideas and perspectives help create a better, more inclusive world by helping innovate and make products to help them and others.
I like any sports, astronomy. I answered questions about the app, helped make the app and be more inclusive. I like soccer teams from Liverpool and New England.
So the app is focused to neurodivergent people, and it will make it easier for them to find friends and make friends. And the app also you can write your special interest in the app and then find friends who have the same special interest.
Yeah, then we have the how it's gonna look. Yeah.
Neural net. That's
And then the idea, how we came up with it, we brainstormed first, all 5 of us, of course, with asking Miriam some questions about her difficulties. And then we decided that probably a problem a lot of neurodivergent people have is how to start conversations and like begin to talk to different people. So we decided to make a section.
Some of the features and benefits about it is that it's free and there's no ads or and there is a subscription based product to make money.
Lessons learned while doing this project. We've learned that it's different in every single person. Nobody's the same. Everybody learns in a different way, and most of the time it's invisible. You can't really see. It doesn't think.
And what really surprised us is that they're really smart and creative, and they often notice things that we don't. And something that was challenging was that they often have different ways of communicating. What was rewarding learning new ways to think and seeing everything from everything comes together.
Any questions?
What is the name of your
Neuromatch.
Neuromatch.
Neuromatch?
Yeah.
I just have a comment, I love that because that is a constant thing I'm always hearing from my students is they want to make friends and they find it challenging as an adult. Because it is harder to make friends as an adult, and so that's a really needed app.
And I like the fact that it helps with initiating
Mhm.
communication.
Yeah.
That is the most difficult one, yeah.
Well,
Any other questions?
What was it like being a consultant?
I liked it.
Mhm.
It was really fun.
I think we all enjoyed it.
We're Team Pink Pumpkin, and I'm Clara. I'm Astrid. And I'm Mathilde.
I'm Jacob.
My name is Sophia, and I am the graduate of the STEP program. I love having the opportunity to come and volunteer with y'all and help you work on your presentation.
Then we have a statement, and our statement is that everyone deserves the same opportunities and to be included. And then Sophia wants to tell about herself.
Hi, my name is Sophia. I graduated from the Austin Community College STEP program in May. I love volunteering and finding ways to make things accessible for the disability community. And I contributed by coming up with a good name and contributing my deafblind needs to the idea.
Our product is a sensory table for people with autism. It's primarily for school and workplaces. And the idea is that it's going to help people who are neurodivergent and help them feel included and create general inclusion all over. And help them focus and concentrate and like in that way get more work done throughout the day. We came up with the idea because we worked with Sophia and she told us about what was missing in the area, and we just researched the market and find out what was existing for them and what was not. Then we found out there was not a big demand in the market about fidget tables. And yes, then we removed the existing fidget tables. The table has fidgets on it and it's customizable, and the disc is about $470. And you can buy extra fidgets and then it would be a different price. We would have deals with schools and screens to prevent distraction of other students.
Yeah, okay. And what surprised us the most, or what did we find the most challenging / rewarding? We found it very rewarding to be creative and develop our own products, and we learned to understand neurodivergent students. Neurodivergent individuals have different needs as well. We also learned that it can be challenging to work with someone who has special needs. It ends up rewarding everyone though.
Good question. Can you tell me how the consulting process worked? At what points in the ideation and other parts of your planning did you have consultations, and how did that change what happened in the next step?
I think she was a part of the whole process. She helped with idea development and brainstorming, and also just developing the product. Yeah, so it was through it all. Yeah.
I just have a comment. I like that you said it would be like designed for schools and stuff, but it sounded like this could be something you could make look more adult too, for people like me who also struggle. And I have a ton of fidgets on my desk and in my office, but that would be so neat to have just like, and I was thinking like more wood-based for adults and more like colorful for kids, and so that it would still, but it's a really unique idea. I have never heard of that as just you see fidget areas and fidget walls and fidget, but a personal desk with fidgets, that's pretty unique. That's pretty cool.
And I think one of the ideas was to integrate different textures, and it's customizable. So because there are different needs, somebody may like a scratchy surface, and that may help them calm and focus better. They would have a scratchy surface. Another person may have a smooth surface. So texture also, so kind of appealing to all senses. And in the future, you may even integrate a chair, because a lot of times movement is important for focus. So that may come with a chair. So very good.
Or even a whole conference table where they'll just built into the office culture and what the options are for anyone.
Right.
I would go to any meeting that had that.
There you go.
Yes, we are the Team Monkeys, and my name is Lasse.
I'm Marcus.
I'm Jonas.
I'm Mads.
Unfortunately, we never got to meet our step partner because Amber had some transportation problems the whole time. So, but luckily, the first time we were together, we had, I don't remember your name.
Oh, Chris Price.
Yeah, Chris Price, to help us with the things neurodiverse people need. And she really helped us come up with the idea of our product. Our product is a app for restaurants. It's like a guidance for neurodiverse people to help them order and help them, for example, with dress code and other things to be proper in a restaurant. And one of our key factors about the app is that it has to be simple, because we have learned that neurodiverse people have a hard time with specific things and focusing on one thing. So simple was an important thing for us. And the price is $4.99 or $4.99 for downloading the app.
For features, we really do have a lot, but we'll just talk about the main features. As Jonas said, one of our key factors is that it is simple. So we made sure that all the different restaurants and such are in boxes, so that it doesn't you don't get sensory overload from looking at the screen. Also, we have an app on our start site. We do have some drawings, which you can't see because of the technical problems, but we do have a map where you can watch all the restaurants that's nearby. And then when you go to the next site, we have like the restaurant you choose. We have like the different dishes you can order, where it tells you a description and allergies. And then, as Jonas also said, we have like a list of manners that the restaurant have. For example, dress code or special ways you should act at the restaurant. Then we also have similar restaurants if this one didn't quite fit. And then we just have so that you can choose which dish you would like. And then we have a thorough description of the content of the food and like important allergies and such. And then we also have a picture of the dish. The benefits of our app is that it is very simple and manageable. Also, it makes sure that you won't get any allergic reaction when eating, because we have a thorough description. It'll also make sure that you
act appropriately when you're at the restaurant. And also we have maps so that you can see where you're going and where the toilet is and such.
The lessons that we learned were staying organized and focused. You can easily do too much because you can always find new ideas and new features. So creating a plan and sticking to it was really important. And the second thing that we learned was branding, because the logo and the slogan and the name is really important for the image and the message that we want to send out to our consumers. And then we have communication skills as the third thing we learned, as we each have our own ideas and we needed to be open and listen to each person's ideas. Unfortunately, again, we didn't have our steps partners, but we had Chris, idea that we could use and listen to her feedback. What surprised us was the way neurodiverse people think and work. We learned that they like clear structure, and they like when they have a step-by-step guide to follow. Some are very detail focused and like to dig down and perfect every minute thing. The small things that might go over others' head. And then we learned that they communicate and understand things differently than most people. Some get it right away, and some others need to get it told in a different way to understand the thing that we're trying to communicate. And then we have the Q&A.
I'm sorry?
The Q&A.
Q&A, okay. Yeah. And the name of your product was?
Menu-mate.
Menu-mate. Yes, very good. I wish y'all we could share the logos. Everybody created logos and slogans. Do you have a slogan?
Yeah, we have.
With the product? Do you remember?
I can not remember that, but on the slide it's not there.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, it wasn't expected. I just
It
wanted.
was charity, comfort, and choice.
Say that again.
Charity.
Clarity.
Clarity.
No,
Clarity.
Clarity. Sorry.
Clarity.
Clarity.
Comfort, choice. Very good. Also, 3 C's. Very good.
So one of the reasons, because I was sharing with them just some of the ways that going through the world is hard for me. And sometimes when you're a lot of times when you're neurodiverse, you also have a lot of weird food allergies. So eating anywhere but my home becomes a fear and a challenge. And I was telling them that, and then they ran with it. I love what you guys did with it. You guys ran with it because we didn't get a lot of time to talk that first day, but they ran with it. I didn't even think about the mapping, because a lot of people with who are neurodivergent need to know what it looks like before. They need to know all those details so that they're calmer when they walk in. And so I love that you guys thought of everything and detailed what's in the food, because that's not on menus. It's just a very, general what's in the dish, which is not good enough for me to not get poisoned. So it was they listened, and then you guys ran with it, because I couldn't come back any of the other times. So you guys did a great job.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love the product, and I like what you said before, that the work that you're doing is applicable to all people. I mean, I also have a lot of weird food allergies. So clarity, comfort, and choice would be exactly what I'm looking for in restaurants, to know that.
We are the team Arsenal, and my name is Sylvester.
My name is Lucas.
My name is Axel. My name is Andre.
My name is Klina Vengelov.
So neurodivergence is not a limitation, it's a different expression of human potential. By creating tools that honor every mind, we unlock not only safety and comfort, but also creativity, resilience, and strength. Inclusivity means building a world where everyone can thrive, step by step, together.
My interests are I like to talk and chat, and I was born in a local choir. And also, I graduated ACC Steps last year in 2024 of May. I love ACC so much.
So why we created the app? Because the lack of was made accessible to neurodivergent people. We learned that the neurodivergent people have different sensitivity and different needs. That's why we chose to create a new emergency tool that is more tailored to the neurodivergent people.
We have an app we're calling a comfort call, and our mission is to provide autistic individuals with a simple, safe, and inclusive emergency tool that offers step-by-step guidance through real-time alerts and calling support when it matters the most. Our key features is accessible emergency alerts, a quick support button, and AI guided calling strategies. So Comfort Call is more than just an app. It's a piece of a mind in your pocket.
Ooh. Nice.
That's learning.
The point of the app is to be more tailored to neurodivergent people. So the features include more accessibility. The competition has very old what can I say, UI interface. Our app is supposed to be more accessible with ways you can open the app, integrate with the app. If you, for example, have a tremor in your hand during a meltdown, for example, you can choose in the app. That's how you open it. If you hold your phone and you have a tremor and you shake the phone, it is a way to open the app.
During the lessons, we have learned about the importance of inclusivity and independence, and we also learned that everybody can get into college with modern school and help. So if you're like neurodivergent, maybe in many years ago you really couldn't do it, but today you can. It may be challenging, but it's necessary. It makes everyone feel included and welcome, and makes you see through the differences and accept and adapt to different needs and sensitivity.
I have a question. So just to make sure I understand Comfort Call, which I love this idea. So is it just for emergencies? So if there's an emergency and someone who's neurodivergent can call and find out step by step what they should do in that situation, and the person calms them down? Is that what it is? Or if they're feeling stressed in any situation, they could call.
The original idea was supposed to be a kind of like a 911 support.
But for like,
for neurodivergent people.
yeah, and for like anxiety, that happens a lot with us.
So to help, it was supposed to be kind of an app that shows you your location, so to guide the emergency callers services.
Oh, to you if needed.
Yeah, so if you melt down, you can.
Yes.
So I think it's a comprehensive app that includes emergencies like natural disasters, how to do with evacuation protocols, but also medical emergencies and then mental health emergencies. So
that's awesome.
different aspects of emergency, and then direct maybe comforting aspect of maybe chat with a real person. So a very comprehensive app just of the neurodivergent.
I really love that.
Hello, my name is Lee, and our team name is Team Travel.
My name is Anis.
My name is Jacob. My name is Rasmus. And my name is also Jacob. Yes, we have a power statement. We believe in the power of neurodiversion and human potential. Everyone deserves tools that make daily life easier, more organized, and less stressful.
Our step partner Lee likes to play guitar, makes puzzle, likes to spend time with friends and family, and of course also travel. And Lee did spare with us in all of the classes and came up with their design.
We made a sign, and on the sign it has a road, clock, and the time. And this is what we started with, and this is our finished product.
We created a way to make day-to-day life easier. An app designed to organize your schedule and daily routines. Lee struggled with time management, and he often forgot important tasks. So it was only natural to create an app that could help him stay organized and remember events and keep track of his day.
It organizes your daily life and routines, helps you stay on track, and can even support emotional stability, making life simpler and more manageable. Our features and benefits: the app, easy to navigate, free to use, 24/7 online support, works both online and offline, AI support to help schedule your day.
And we have some more features. There's a pause notification from other apps, and if you want to focus, emergency notification and delay, for event information, suggested breaks, sync with your smartwatch if you have one, and automatic language translation. So what we learned is that we learned how to collaborate as a team, and the importance of a simple app design, especially for solve and be more creative. And we've all learned that neurodivergent does learn a different way than most of us, but in the end we could end up as a great team, and we have ended up as a great team, and every neurodivergent can. We got the right help. Yep.
The most challenging was working together and making the app simple, and the most rewarding was seeing our idea turn into a real organized app.
The name of your app is?
Safe Plan.
Safe Plan, right?
What I was hearing was like, I have apps that do all the different things that you guys were talking about, but this would be everything in one app. So like, I have an app that, you know, I use for calming things, and I'm sure we all do, or a lot of us, you know, and then, but this is like planning your day and figuring out your routines, and I like that. Did you have, what was your favorite part of the group?
My favorite part of the group was brainstorming like the app, and also kind of like thinking of like what could make someone's day easier every day.
Please.
Lee, do you think you'll continue working to be a consultant in this way, looking for ways to do that in the future?
I think so. I think it would definitely help, because I've thought about it like in the past. It would like different like board problems and different things. So I think like if I did, I could be like very cool to do.
Do you have any? Oh, go ahead. Well, I was just going to ask if you have anything like this in Denmark. Is this very different, or are there similar kinds of collaborations in your school?
No, I don't think so.
This was first for all of us.
We are Team Yoda, and I'm Christopher. I'm Jonas.
I'm James.
I'm Dean. I'm Mads.
My interests are military vehicles. My biggest interest specifically is a M4A4 Sherman tank. I like Minecraft and drawing. Today I actually brought some drawings. And then little Minecraft characters.
Okay. James, do you have anything?
To the post.
Yeah, there you go.
And this is our power statement. Neurodiversity is not a challenge to be fixed, but a spectrum of human potential to be understood, supported, and celebrated. When educators are empowered to teach all minds, every learner has the chance to thrive, and every classroom becomes a place of possibility.
And we have made a program, not an app. It's for teachers, like general teachers at high schools and colleges, so they can learn how to teach neurodivergent students, like the special ed teachers. And we got the idea, we sat and brainstormed for a bit, and then James told us that he felt that he learned more from his special ed teachers than his general teachers. And then we came up with the plan to make a program or like classes for normal or general teachers to get better at teaching special ed students.
Then we have some features. It would be easy training lessons, clear tips and methods for teaching students with different learning needs, and classroom strategies as well. Simple ways to adjust lessons, activities, and the learning environment, and also guidance from experts, like learn from professionals and people with lived experience, and support community, a place for teachers to share ideas and get advice as well. There's also some benefits of the features.
Yeah, and some of the benefits are that the teachers feel more confident. They know what to do and how to help the students. And the students feel understood. They are more engaged and able to learn in their own way. And then the classrooms become more inclusive. Everyone feels accepted and valued. And then there will be better learning results. Students do better both academically and socially. And then there will be a stronger school communities. The whole school benefits from shared strategies and skills for the future. Teachers are better prepared for diverse classrooms.
The things we've learned is how we work with neurodivergent people and what they do and how to think. And then we learned about how it was to understand how they do things and what they do. And then we actually thought that it was easier to work with them than we thought. Like it wasn't as hard as we thought it would be. Any questions?
I don't have any questions. I really, I liked your power, is it a power statement?
Power
I really, I wrote it down. Neurodiverse is not a challenge to be fixed, but a spectrum to be understood. I wrote it down because I was like, I like the way, I love that. So great job. And a lot of what you guys are talking is called universal design. And if we taught to everybody, then even people who are neurotypical would benefit, you know, from a lot of those things, like calming things that we'd all benefit. And so I love that this is teaching general education teachers to be more open to other ways of learning and teaching. So great job, guys.
I just want to say, since Chris mentioned universal design, it means a design that appeals not just to neurodivergent, but everybody. So it's in a way, in the future, when you go back to your countries and, you know, finish your business schools and you're working on products or services, it's always a good idea to have focus groups that also include neurodivergent people in your countries to ask about certain features, that to ask them how they could benefit from that product, even if it's a product that is meant for neurotypical people. You should also, universal means including everybody. So you should have focus groups of neurodivergent customers as well to ask. So it's, you know, inclusivity starts with the school. So it's, I love it. This is the only service program that they came up with, but it starts at school. So teaching the general education teachers how to teach their neurodivergent students means that all the other students will learn to be inclusive as they go up the ladder of education. So this is, I really love this idea. And you go to schools, right? So you're a private consultancy training program. So yeah.
So I have another question in just general about how the consultant relationship worked in this project. How many times a day did you meet? How many hours were spent working together in this way?
We basically met like whenever I was here, which would have been for 2 weeks now, I think.
We met 5 times, 5 days, and roughly 2 hours each. So I would say between 9 to 10 hours they work together.
Oh, it's a lot.
I'm gonna say 4 days, so cool.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's 5. This is the 5th day, right? 4 days, yeah, 4 days. So that would be roughly 8 hours.
They're working together still.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you compare that to a semester-long learning experience, this is an amazing accomplishment, you know, to
In 2 weeks.
to go into something completely new, you know, and then to develop something with a stranger, if you will, partner that you've never met, come together.
Like new people from a whole different country.
Exactly.
Yes,
So
different background, country, everything. Yeah.
with that, I want to ask our STEPS students to come forward. And thank you so much, guys. You did a fantastic job.
Yeah.